Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have the CUPRA Born. This is the V1. It's quite a nice looking car from the outside. So let's get in and have a look on the inside. So here's the interior cabin of the Born. It's quite nice in here. The seats are nice. Obviously we're just going to use Apple CarPlay. It has got Android Auto, so both wireless. So that's good. It's feels really nice in here. Really nice feel. So have a look at this infotainment screen. So we've got the battery options. So I've currently got 26%, which lists 71 miles as the range. It's going on a long journey tomorrow, so I'll update you later with that information. I'm not a fan of the small screen. I don't think it gives you enough information. You may like that. Let me know in the comments below if you like that. Also not a fan of the headlight buttons. I would prefer stalk. You really have one stalk in this car, and that's for the indicators, and the wipers are all done on the same stalk on the end here. I don't know if you can see that. That is the front washers. I'm not a fan of that personally. You've also got the drive selector this side. So you've got nice bits of copper for the CUPRA. Nice badge on the steering wheel. That's how you select your drive modes. Has this CUPRA button as well. I've pressed it a couple of times. I don't really see that you get that much performance from it. Another good thing about the infotainment screen is that you can customize these short keys. So you can have it for radio. So this is set up for charging and to give me the driving data. But you can change them. If you press and hold them, you can change them between these few options, so which is quite good. So just a couple of things. This vehicle has a heated steering wheel, dual zone climate control, which I do not like these slidey buttons. I find them really hard to use when you're driving. They're really hard to press and stuff. It takes you have to take your eyes off the road. The display is really clear. It gets quite dirty though. Gets quite with the greasy fingers, so that's not great, but that's most cars these days. So it has adaptive cruise control, you've got all your other controls here for changing the settings on here. I don't like these buttons on the steering wheel though. They are really hard to use, and they're not easy to use when you're driving either. So this vehicle has LED headlamps with auto main beam. I'll just show that now. You see the little A there, auto main beam, but that again, that resets every time you get in and out, so I don't like that. Has ambient lighting. It comes out through the door cards here, which I actually like. You can change it in the display, so that's good. It's got LED tail lights, has rain sensing wipers. So this car on the road is £35,505, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't pay that. That's too much for this car. I don't think you get enough equipment. I don't think the ride is good enough for a day-to-day drive. This car is not for a family, I would say. Maybe someone that likes sporty vehicles, but not a family car, I would say. But that's just my opinion. So if you want to leave me any comments in the section below, please feel free to do so. If you own one of these, please let me know. This vehicle I've got here has got a 59 kilowatt battery. Got a top speed of 99 miles per hour, but you can't go that fast on the roads anyway, so that's fine. It's got a 12.9 inch navigation screen or touch screen, and we've got a 5.3 inch digital display. As I say, this is the CUPRA Born V1 in Geyser Silver, 231 bhp. Comes with a Mode 3 charge cable, which is a wall box cable, so that's good. So, as I say, I'll take this for a drive in a minute, but I find it has really poor regenerative braking, and you can't. It doesn't have any paddles on the back to adjust it. I know you can put it in B mode, which is what I've been driving it in, just to help with the regen. But I find the brakes really not very intuitive either. So yeah, I say there's a lot of good things about this car, but there's a few that I'm not really a fan of. It does have some USB-Cs down in the front there. Can't quite see them. Just below my mobile phone there. The rest of the interior is quite nice. Got this nice cubby here. Got a couple of cup holders. Got storage down here. Got the centre armrest. On the higher versions, this is the version 1. On the version VZ, I think it comes with a wireless charging pad, which I think probably that would be. The glove box is really small. One hand width in there. We've got electric front windows, one touch windows. I don't know if you can see that there. It says rear. That's how you turn on to operate the rear windows. So you have to press that first. That lights up, and then you can press these ones and it opens the driver's and the passenger rear. We have folding and heated mirrors. So you've got to lock the car from the inside, and you can lock the back windows, and the passenger window. You can see the left and right there. When you go in reverse, if you turn it to the left, you see it lights up. It folds down. I'll just see if I can do it now. Just popped in reverse. You see that mirror goes down, which is great. But as soon as you turn it off and back on again, it reverts back to the center. So you have to reset it every time. But that may not bother some people. So we've got all the normal bits and pieces. As I say, most people are going to use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Goes back to the vehicle mode. You can change your drive profile, so all these things are individually set it yourself. Won't go into too much of that, obviously. So another good thing about the infotainment screen is that you can customize these short keys. So you can have it for radio. So this is set up for charging and to give me the driving data. But you can change them. If you press and hold them, you can change them between these few options, so which is quite good. So in the back, quite spacious. You can see, get my feet under the chair. So as I say, I don't want to keep going on about it every time I say it. About 5'10", that's my driving position. So there's plenty of leg room in the back. Got 2 Type-C charging ports in the back, again quite good. Got these little mat pockets, electric rear windows. Got isofix points. Doesn't have a centre armrest though, which is unfortunate. I think that'd be quite nice. And the middle seat is quite small, so I don't think you'd probably want to sit 3 in the back for too long. But it's okay in the back. Couple of grab handles. So yeah, let's have a look in the boot. I like this badge on the back. To open it, you push it in. I quite like that. This one doesn't have power fold tailgate, but it's quite nice. It's got quite a big boot. Looking at 385 litre capacity. Unfortunately, very limited underfloor storage. Just that small piece there, just for your toolkit and stuff. So it means your cable has to sit in the back. It's okay. This one's got parking sensors, front and rear camera, but it's going to get filthy in the weather, so probably not the best thing. But I'd say it looks quite nice. I'm actually quite pleased with how it looks on the outside. Okay, so we're just going to go for a little drive. I don't know if you can see that. We've got 26%, which is about 71 miles worth of range. It's currently doing 4.4 miles per kilowatt hour. So with the charging of this vehicle, DC charging 10 to 80% is around 24 minutes at 165 kilowatts. 7 kilowatt home charger takes about 8.5 hours. Obviously you wouldn't leave it to be completely run out of battery anyway, so that would be okay. Obviously you charge it on your cheaper electric, which you would charge on your cheaper electricity. Being an EV owner, you'd probably have a special tariff. Another good thing about this car is that if you pull down from the top, you can turn off all your warnings and all your other bits and pieces that you can do via quick buttons. So obviously I turn off speed warning because we don't want that going off every 2 seconds. 1 mile an hour over the speed limit. So I'll give it a quick blast up the dual carriageway, see what the performance is like. Just thought I'd just give my view on how it looks at night, really. So here you go. So that was just a little test at night, just to see what it looks like. Just going to plug the car in now and I'll see you in the morning. Morning, so we've got a trip to work this morning. So I charged it overnight, didn't quite charge 100%. Got 87%, 227 miles of range. And yeah, I'll catch up with you later. I spent the day in the office. Time to head home. Hi guys, right, I thought I'd just like to go through the interior lighting with you. So you can change it if you go to lighting and you see all these different ones along the bottom. We've got blue currently, just changed it to pulse, which has changed it to yellow. Get loads of different accents, some in here gone yellow. So actually in the door shuts, in the door cards. Change it to electrified, and this is speed, Borel. You can also personalize it here, but yeah, you can turn it off if you want, so there's no lights now. I quite like the electrified. This is the green, it shows on the screen. So guys, that's the end of the video. Overall, I really like the CUPRA Born. It's a good vehicle, has good range, good quality materials. Some things I don't like, but overall a very good vehicle. Thanks very much for watching. Please tune in for more videos.